Does your furry friend take over your bed every night? It's time to reclaim your space while giving them the comfort they deserve with the coldest, cozy dog bed. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description to buy now on Amazon.
Andy Murray fans rejoiced as their hero kept hopes of a swan-song career finish alive with a sensational comeback at Paris 2024. Team GB supporters hailed the two-time Olympic gold medalist, who fought off 5 match points with his partner Dan Evans against Japan's Kei Nishikori and Taro Daniel in the men's doubles on Sunday. Murray and Evans looked down and out before they turned the game on its head and booked their place in the next round with a dramatic 2-6, 7-6, 5, 11-9 victory in front of a stadium filled with empty seats. The 37-year-old Team GB star has said he will retire after the Olympics, his fourth, after being plagued by injury and undergoing back surgery. Murray pulled out of the singles tournament to focus solely on doubles for his final tournament. He and Evans leapt around the court in delight as they moved through to the last 16. Despite the small crowd watching on in Paris, Team GB fans were on hand to join in the jubilant scenes. Quentin Milner, 60, from Exeter, said, "He is such an amazing tennis player and a wonderful sportsman. Andy has brought so much joy to our country and to the world. It would have been so very sad if he had gone out in front of this very small crowd. I'm ecstatic that he will play again." Nobody wants to see the end of Andy Murray's career, but I suppose he has made his mind up that it will be this week. His wife Georgia added, "They should have put his game on earlier and they would have been a proper crowd to recognize for a wonderful tennis player he has been. But I'm so happy that it is not over tonight." Alicia Morganmace, 28, from Watford, said, "My heart was almost out of my body when the Japanese were for 5 points ahead with only one more points to win. But that is Andy Murray for you. He just never gives up. Ever." Murray was so thrilled that he stripped off his Team GB shirt and gave it to a fan after emerging again, to thank the pockets of supporters who remained. Others described Team GB's victory as brilliant and praised Murray's true grit. Lisa Michie, a 65-year-old retired teacher who had come to the King's Cross fan zone from Manchester, told the PA news agency, "His performance was just brilliant. It was a hard match, both our players looked more tired than the Japanese opponents. But they had absolute determination, true grit. They dug deep and they had to, they were in a worse position at the beginning of the game." Ms. Michie said she had written off Murray and Evans at the start of the game because the Japanese pair looked so good. However, asked if she backs Murray to once again win gold, she said, "Yes. I back him because he's absolutely determined. Nothing phases him. He does not give up." Rob Scott was less optimistic about Murray's chances of winning. The 55-year-old said, "No, I don't know. I can't say because I don't know who he's got ahead of him." On the match, Mr. Scott, who lives in North London, said, "It was classic Murray. If you're old enough to have suffered like me, he's built a career on going out and then somehow winning. He's like a bunch of old rockers, one last time." The First Minister of Scotland also congratulated Murray for his amazing performance. John Swinney wrote on X, "Amazing performance Andy Murray and Dan Evans. What a thrilling match." The British pair looked certain to be heading out in the first round in Paris after losing the first set 6-2 to their little-known Japanese opponents Nishikori and Daniel. They were also 4-2 down in the second set. But, as he has done multiple times throughout his glittering career, Murray, who announced he would retire after the Olympics, summoned all of his heart and bravery as they fought back to win the set 7-6, 7-5. This sent the match to a 10-point champions tiebreak to settle the clash, and the Brits found themselves trailing 9-4 and again staring down the barrel. Yet, they saved 5 match points in a row before then winning a further 2 to triumph and ensure Murray would have at least one more game of tennis before retirement. Fans had earlier hit out at the disgraceful decision not to show Murray's match on BBC One. The corporation initially decided broadcast Murray's match live on BBC iPlayer, with the women's rugby sevens clash between Great Britain and Australia being shown on BBC One instead. One fan claimed that the decision was shameful as they wrote, "This is prob.